Good evening and welcome to the 2016 Rockwood Christmas Parade. My name is Mike.
I'm Josh.
And we're going to be with you this evening as the parade comes on down the road.
Oh yeah, got all sorts of stuff for you tonight. Floats, goats, maybe boats, and definitely Santa Claus.
So what do you think you're going to get for Christmas from old St. Nick?
I have no idea. I hope not coal.
Have you been a good boy?
That is the question. But all sorts of stuff tonight. We'll be starting here in just a few minutes, so stick around. All right, and we're back to the Rockwood Christmas Parade. To start things off, we have Boy Scout Troop 106 carrying the American, state, and their troop flag. I got my Eagle Scout with that troop.
Did you march in the parade?
I did, for several years, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's very fun.
I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry.
These guys have been a part of the town for quite a while. Over 50 years, I would say.
Wow.
And right behind them here, we have the Rockwood Police Department.
The Brigade of Lights. Showing off what those cars can do.
Oh, yeah. Mike, I believe this is the slowest I've seen them go with their sirens on.
We got some Roan County sheriffs mixed in there too.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
What do you suppose they do with a pickup truck on the police force?
I don't rightly know. And here we have the Grand Marshal of the parade, Mr. and Mrs. David and Sybil Poole. Following right behind them, we have a tractor from the Rockwood Civitan Club.
And since I'm not from Rockwood, can you tell me what a Civitan Club is?
Well, the Civitan Club, they do quite a bit for Rockwood. They organize a lot of events like our Fall Festival and this parade here. They're very involved community members, and we're proud to have them.
Sounds great. My kids would love that tractor.
Oh, absolutely. Coming up next, we have the First Christian Church Early Learning Center. It's an interesting float they have there. What do you reckon's underneath that train?
I'm not sure. I can't really tell. So the kids love those trains, though.
Right.
Maybe a lawnmower or a small tractor.
Small tractor, I believe.
Oh, here we go. Classic car.
The Walden Ridge Region AACA.
Looks like we've got a bunch of classic cars coming on down, like a classic car club.
I believe so. Although I'm not entirely sure how classic that Mercedes is right there.
Yeah, that's definitely not an old one.
No, definitely not. I believe they're leading the Shriners. Classic. I've always wanted to drive one of those little cars.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, they do.
They're gonna show off now.
There we go. That's some coordination right there.
Are they gonna race?
I hope so.
I don't think I've ever seen acrobatic mini cars.
I don't think I have either. Hope those hats serve as helmets.
So what are they doing all day there at Shriners?
You know, that's a good question. You know that it takes a lot of practice to coordinate all this.
Yep. I wouldn't trust myself to go that fast in one of those.
I wouldn't either. And here we have their truck leading up the rear. Wait, I lied. Some more stuff from the Kerberless Shriners.
Clowns
Man.
on motorcycles.
What more could you ask for?
My youngest loves the motorcycles.
Oh, yeah. Now if they could just bring a unicycle down here. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the 2016 Rockwood Christmas Parade.
And welcome back to the 2016 Rockwood Christmas Parade. Coming up right now, we have the Rock Dolls from Roane County.
Yeah, they are led by their director, Christy Bowman, with dancers Kiera Bowers, Taylor Slavin, Angel Bailey, Emily Edmonds, and they will have their... Never mind.
Doing some performance in there.
That is fantastic.
Throwing out some candy.
I've always admired majorettes. I believe that takes just quite a bit of skill.
It does, it does. Some people think you're just throwing something up in the air and catching it, but they do a lot of tricks.
Maybe they'll have them lit on fire next year.
That'd be
Can't wait to see that.
That'd be a good one. And now we have a nativity scene coming by. It's from the Rockwood Second Baptist Church.
Very nice. I believe that is very well put together.
And my kids love nativity sets. We have several in the house.
Next up, we have the Griffiths Casket Company. Distribution
Company. They wish us all a very Merry Christmas. I think a lot of the kids come for the candy.
I believe you're right.
And to see Santa.
Yeah. Following them, we have the Sam Rayburn Lodge of the Knights of Pythias in Harriman, Tennessee.
You know anything about them?
I can't say I do.
We've got a very nicely decorated van.
From
I think it's from the Brookdale Assisted Living Home. Rudolph is leading the way.
I believe so. And several more following.
More candy distributors. That's one of the things my kids love most about parades is the bag of candy they go home with.
I can tell you that I love the bag of candy I always used to come home with.
Well, I swipe
My parents,
with you.
however, did not.
I swipe with you from their bag.
As you should. And we're going to take another quick break. Here we have Emory Gap Missionary Baptist Church. Hoofing it on foot. Quite a bit of ground to cover. I definitely admire that.
And a lot of churches in the parade want to promote their Christmas Eve services, I'm sure. And give out candy.
Oh yeah, and candy.
We have a truck decorated with some nice lights.
I believe this is from a family. In loving memory of our daughter, Jennifer Nicole Steelman.
Oh, wow.
It's very nice.
Great tribute.
Absolutely.
And we have another float coming down, pulled by a pretty fine-looking truck.
Oh,
Looks
they
like
are
a little Christmas village on the back.
absolutely from Renaissance Terrace.
That is a nice-looking
Yes.
village back there.
Yes, it
Very
is.
creative.
Wonder if anybody's hiding
Playing a
inside the
little
house
music.
there.
Is that the Chipmunks?
I think so.
We got a tractor coming on down.
Looks like we have another nativity scene
Ah.
from the Community Baptist Church of Rockwood.
Definitely something cool about the South is a lot of churches, even in the small towns.
Absolutely. Oh, the world needs a stable influence. Gotta love Christmas time puns.
Gingerbread house.
Oh, Ridgeview Elementary School. 5th grade, Mrs. Mullins and Mrs. Robinette's classes.
Looks like they got most, if not all, of the 5th grade there on the float.
Quite a bit.
Think that you can eat the candy off that house?
I think they're wanting to. I would not advise it, however. Next up, we have a car from Cash Express. Once again, distributing even more candy.
Whites Creek Baptist Church.
Oh, looks like they have a Santa of their own on there.
Yep. Santa's riding with them.
Huh. Wonder how he's going to make it back to the end of the parade.
And we have a Cub Scout pack coming down.
Ah, Cub Scout Pack 305, from Rockwood, Tennessee, chartered to the same church as Boy Scout Troop 106 and as First Christian Church.
And it looks like behind them is a military-looking vehicle.
I can
Now
smell
that's
the
a
fresh-
truck.
Absolutely. I can smell the diesel from here. Got to pocket a bit of my own candy, too.
Two things I love in this world, military and Christmas lights, all together in that truck.
A little contradictory, wouldn't you think?
I'm a Navy brat, so.
From
We've got the Tri-County Auto Truck Parts, sorry.
Napa. I
Oh,
believe they're
my.
showing off a little bit of their gear.
Oh, yeah.
And I
There's
don't
a
blame him either.
Fine-looking bulldozer there. Both my boys would love these tractors coming by.
When I was young, I used to play with my Tonka trucks all the time. Loved it.
Oh, yeah. My boys love to play in the dirt with theirs. In fact, one of my kids has a book describing all of these toys that are on the back of these trucks.
It's definitely a lot more to them than what you'd think.
Oh, yeah. And all that is from the Tri-County companies.
The Tri-County Rental
They
Center.
rent some of those things.
Absolutely. Now we have, coming up, Addison's Auto Repair.
Looks like a fun toy they're driving.
It does. I
I
believe that's a Suzuki Samurai. We have one of those.
We got some nice horses coming down.
I don't believe they're from the auto company.
No. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's a nice canter.
I love horseback riding. I haven't done it in a while, but definitely love to get on the back of a horse. And
We actually have a couple horses at my house.
wow.
Yeah, I haven't actually gotten to ride them, though, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I rode as a kid. My uncle was a wrangler.
Oh, that's very cool.
Love to teach my kids one of these days how to ride.
I believe we have one in the back here, horsing around somewhat. I apologize in advance for future puns that may or may not be funny.
Here comes the rest of the horse brigade.
And they're getting it on down through there.
Take a page out of the 1880s there.
And here we have a truck from REU, Rockwood Electric Utility, with a nice little setup there, some power lines all lit up.
Very nice.
Absolutely.
Another one of their trucks coming on behind that one.
Oh, we have somebody up in the bucket there.
That's the fun part of the job, isn't it?
Man, you know that has to be a nice vantage point from up there.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up here, we have a big old truck from Rockin' L Rentals in Kingston
Any of you that remember Tool Time, this is a truck that you go, at.
I think we can hear that just fine. Nice little bouncy house on the back there.
Ah, yeah. Another thing my kids love is bouncy houses.
Maybe next year they'll bring a slide.
That'd be fun. And we have Frank's Towing. They're towing people tonight.
And plenty more candy. Looks like we have a few more, well, one more antique car here. Got lights all over the hood.
Nicely decorated. You ever wonder how they get those lights turned on when they decorate the cars?
You know, actually I do.
I'll have to find out one of these days. I imagine it has something to do with cigarette lighter plugs.
Yeah. I just hope they keep them on after this. I'd like to see them driving around with them.
Yeah.
Now all they need is a wreath on the front of the car.
Yep. Looks like we got another reindeer on a vehicle.
That's well lit up. I believe that's Goldston's Wrecker Service from Harriman.
That's decorated almost as good as my house is.
I know it's decorated better than ours, which is not at all at the moment.
Kids are making out better than they did at Halloween, I think.
I tell you what. Oh, I think I hear some bands in the distance.
Yep. Those bass drums are going.
Oh, yeah, they are. And the trumpets.
Another decorated truck. Looks like another towing company.
Another Goldston's truck.
They've got quite the fleet.
Yeah, they do. Oh, I believe we have a dune buggy coming up here.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Gotta love them. Oh, a nice husky poking out of that one.
That guy has the idea. I think that's actually my neighbor. How about that?
And we have a van from Service Master Cleaning Company.
Serving the Roane and Anderson counties. Oh. Following them, coming up, we have the Rockwood High School Marching Band with their director, Chris Metcalf.
And we'll listen to them as they pass by. Certainly into the season with the colors they're wearing and the music.
Very appropriate.
And I think we have another church coming.
Oh.
Handing out some flyers for their Christmas Eve service.
We'll see who they are in just a second.
Oh, it's actually a
auto
sales company.
I believe we have Potter's House Fellowship with us here. Got some goodies for us too.
I wonder what's in the big box.
I'm curious for that myself. Guess we'll have to wait till Christmas.
Yep. And we have some older trucks.
Yeah. Got a few representing the battle flags of the South. Behind them, we have the Bria Chanel Committee.
I see Frosty.
Oh, and a Santa.
Santa
From Eddie's Record Service.
That is a nicely decorated truck.
Yes, it is. I'm digging those lights.
Yep.
They definitely know how to do it.
Like them when they flash like that. Looks like another wrecker coming with a. They've got a Christmas tree on that one.
I believe it's once again part of the fleet from Eddie's Body Shop and Wrecker Service. This one has a beard of lights on the front.
Oh yeah. Tree and gifts under the tree.
Coming up next, well, it's definitely a big green machine.
That it is.
Wonder how tall that suspension is on that thing.
Taller than me.
Behind them, coming up, we have a float from Caney Ford Baptist Church.
There's a nicely decorated Christmas house in there.
Yes, it is. You know, I think I've seen that thing sitting out on Highway 70 for a while now. I've always wondered what it was for. Now I know.
Yeah. I guess it's a church on the back of it.
A small church house.
Proper.
And following them, we have yet another float from Liberty Baptist Church in Kingston. Sounds like they got some carols playing.
Yep. A nice bus. Pulling their Christmas float. And several of their members following behind.
There we go. And behind them we have a truck from G&G Gun Shop. Man, that's a nice paint job on that thing. And a gun in the back too.
Very nice.
Finally shot out candy. Oh! Looks like I was right. We do have boats in the parade. No goats to be seen though.
Not yet. We're still waiting on that one.
We still got a little while. I'm still holding out for it. Oh, Merry Christmas from Blue Springs Marina.
How about getting one of them for Christmas?
Me too. Me too.
All right. I'm thinking we have the fire department coming down.
There we go. Once again, the lovely sounds of Christmas.
Roane County Rescue Squad. had the Roane County Fire Department, the Kingston Fire Department.
The Roane County Rescue Squad.
Quite a fleet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Showing off their sirens and lights. And
quite boisterous, aren't they?
And we thank them for serving our communities.
Absolutely. Following them, we also have the Cumberland County Fire Department. Coming down the plateau.
Rockwood rescue car. They come from everywhere.
Yes, they do.
I was around fire trucks a lot as a kid. My uncle was a fireman.
Oh, that's very cool.
That's back when you could slide down poles. They don't
Still
have them anymore.
I still think they do in some places.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, with that, I believe we're coming near the end of the parade.
More of the Rockwood fleet.
And right behind this truck, long at last, we have Santa on his sleigh. Leading up the rear of the entire parade.
That's quite a sled.
Yes, it is. I believe we'll be singing him again here in just a couple of weeks, won't we?
We will.
And with that, that wraps up the 2016 Rockwood Christmas Parade. We want to thank you all for watching us and hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.